Hi, my name is Lucas, and today I'm going to be showing you how to install a DGR coilover suspension on a 2005 Ford Focus. First, you're going to need to jack the car up and support it with 2 jack stands so the car doesn't fall down during the process of the job. I've taken a couple quarter panels off, front bumper off, so you can see the better installation. Note, you do not have to take these parts off to get this suspension onto this vehicle. Over here off to the right, you'll see a couple parts. Our suspension, we're using combination wrenches, but combination wrenches, socket sets, anything laying around the house will work to get this job done. Here we have our 2005 Focus with our suspension that we are taking off. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the upper end link bolt. Take that off, put that aside. Next, I'm going to take this end link out, as it's going to need to come away from the shock so we can get this thing out. Next, I'm going to take out the pinch bolt that attaches the steering knuckle to the shock itself. Now, you need to get this steering knuckle off of this shock. A pry bar will work. Anything to get that off. I'm going to use the weight of my body. Now it's off. Note, do not keep this steering knuckle supported by its own weight for too long. You might end up ripping the CV boot, and that's a job you really don't want to do when you're doing a suspension. Next, you got 3 bolts on top here that you're going to need to remove. So I'm going to remove those real quick. And then the shock comes out, just like that. You get your new one. We got DGR right here. And you get this up. You need to make sure this pillow top is mounted with the bolts perpendicular to the car. Put that up there. We get our 3 mounting bolts up top to hold it in place. And now we can turn our attention to the steering knuckle. We're going to pick the steering knuckle up, make sure that plunge joint is in there, and we're going to put this up. I'm going to have my assistant help with the jack. I find it's the easiest way to get this on there is to stick a jack underneath the brake rotor and jack it up. So if you could please do that, Mr. Assistant. Okay, now as my assistant increases pressure on the jack, I'm going to wiggle this suspension just a little bit, help it kind of get in that knuckle where we want it. We want it seated all the way up in there. So that when we put that pinch bolt in there, it's going to hold really well. Alright, suspension component is in. Now we just take our bolts, pinch bolt, as well as our end link bolt, and we just attach what we've taken off. Be sure when you put these bolts in there that you use Ford factory specs on foot-pounds. It's very important. Also, to make sure every single bolt on this suspension component is tight. We don't want anything coming loose, grooving up tires, falling off. Alright, that's how you do it. Once again, my name is Lucas. Happy racing.